You know, some wines just feel good. Feel good. They look good, they feel good, they taste good. This is one of those wines. This isn't an overthinking wine. This is a wine built on deliciousness, but provides complexity. What are we talking about? Cuvée Natalie from the great Fred Brander. Fred Brander, the king of Sauvignon Blanc in Santa Barbara County. Nobody does it better. And they don't. Fred Brander's like iconic. I think we've talked about him a couple of videos in the past, featured, or maybe that Mesa Verde Sauvignon Blanc from last year. Remember that one? And this is one of the first 24s we've seen from him. And you know, we thought 23 was going to be like the great vintage. And what we're tasting from 24, especially for the whites, have been nothing less than exhilarating. This vintage just provides fireworks. Lisa Prody Brown calls them like sparkles. And just this wonderful energy combined with vibrant fruitiness that just has us just, oh. One more glass? One more glass? Yes, please. Cuvée Natalie, made by Fred Brander to kind of celebrate his late daughter, Natalie. And I guess it's the type of wine, you know, that she would love to drink. You know, I don't know. It's, the blend is at first, you're like, are you sure about that? But think about it. We got 3 pretty aromatic grape varieties. We have 40% Sauvignon Blanc, 30% Pinot Gris, 30% Riesling. That Sauvignon Blanc comes from Fred Brander's estate, and the Pinot Gris and Riesling come from the Kick-On Ranch. And what happens is these grape varieties, what we discover is they play remarkably well together. All aged in stainless steel. Quick taste, and I'm gonna go back and Now, the Sauvignon Blanc is in the 4 this year, right? With that 40%, the Sauvignon Blanc is forward. The Pinot Gris, that provides this backbone, right? This almost phenolic. You know, Pinot Gris, the skins are kind of like pinkish, right? That's why they call it Pinot Gris. It's that, well, gray, but technically it's their term for like in between white and red grapes. And the slight bit of skin contact there creates this phenolic, almost tannic type character, this wonderful structure to the wine. So you got all the high tones of the Sauvignon Blanc, you have all this minerality from the Riesling, and then you have the frame of the Pinot Gris there, keeping everything in its place. All stainless steel, all delicious. It is tangy, but the Pinot Gris, base notes, it's rich. And then the Riesling comes in and goes, hi, how you doing? There's that lime, that mineral, and all that kind of stuff. The Riesling from Kick-On Ranch is fantastic. Some of the best Riesling growing in the state. Fred has access to it, and he knows exactly what to do with it. Man, this stuff's fun. And you know, some vintages, the Sauvignon Blancs kind of like, they kind of jump ahead a little bit, right? Like the blend is like always kind of fun, and in some years it's less serious than others. And I'll say in 2024, the Cuvée Natalie blend is serious wine. It is, oh, you know, we talked about before. It reminds me of like the upper end Alto Adige cuvées. You know, like Yermont, like the stuff from like vintage Tunina from Yermont. Some of these like high end ones from like Friuli, like these high end blends from Friuli that are just completely profound and mind blowing. And if you stuck this in a blind tasting with those wines, I think you would be shocked and surprised to see just how it did. And I'm talking about wines that cost twice as much as this one. You know, some really great classic Friulian Italian whites. Damn, what a wine. All right, long story short, you know what to do. Click buy. You kind of want this. This is going to go good for Thanksgiving. This is a holiday wine. That Riesling-y type thing right there, kind of boom, 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 dials it in. Turkey, yes please, thank you. Like us and subscribe. because you want to see more of these amazing videos. Cheers.